Give us more Matt.
Give us more Matt. Give us more Uncle Bray. Like I said, I want those two to eventually become a tag team and become tag team champions. Be like one of the top tag teams ever.
I did get one crazy idea for a feud. What if they do Woken Matt and Brother Nero versus the incoming Sanity?
That'll be weird. That would be very weird and actually would make too much sense.
Yes, and apparently I did also see this too. Apparently they're working on a WWE 24 series for Matt Hardy, and they're going to be interviewing Rebby Hardy.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be interesting. Oh, did you see the tweet that Goldust posted?
No, I didn't.
He wants to do a Shattered Dreams production of a Woken Matt Hardy movie.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god! It's just the ideas are just flowing. Oh, just
he dumps Goldust in the Lake of Reincarnation and comes out as the natural Dustin Rhodes.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. Ideas.
Let it all happen.
So many ideas. But anyway, closing. That's unfortunately it was not what closed out Raw. We did get another match between the Shield and Sheamus and Cesaro.
I was trying to avoid that this week.
It will never leave. It will never leave.
I loved this match. With the big disqualification win. Sheamus and Cesaro are still tag team champions. Like, that was too good a match for it to end like this. Please come out, Kurt. And when you know, Kurt Angle does come out and says, we're not ending this match like this. That's stupid. Here we go. I'm restarting the match and it's a no DQ. Samoa Joe comes out, beats. Let's see, who did he beat up? Did he beat up Dean Ambrose? Roman Reigns comes out to make the save. Sheamus comes in and bro kicks Dean Ambrose. And yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro are still our tag team champions.
Much to your delight?
Yeah. Cesaro's a champion. Of course it's to my delight.
Hey.
As long as, I'm still going for Cesaro for hashtag Mr. Money in the Bank.
Hey, stranger things have happened. I say go for it.
He deserves it, man. He's in these matches with everyone who is a former champion. He needs to be added to that group because he puts on just as great a matches as any of them.
Yes, he does. But anyway, moving on.
That's just not my big man crush on him. It's the truth. Well, technically, that's the truth too. That my man crush for Cesaro is just.
I was gonna say, don't even try to deny that, fool.
It's just borderline creepy for everyone, including yourself and Brian.
Which is why I'm trying to move on to this week's SmackDown Live.
Never, Cesaro.
Too bad. Transition already happened.
Hey, I'd love to do that Sheamus stand and have Cesaro come from behind me.
Yeah,
I will not stop. I need to be punished by him.
I did not catch all of SmackDown, and at this point, I wish I did. So you're gonna have to help me catch up here, fool. The one match I did catch was some of Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin, and then we had Dolph Ziggler injecting himself into the match and interfering.
Well, he injected himself because it was announced that it was going to be Baron Corbin defending the United States title against Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. And even Baron Corbin even went up to Bobby Roode. He's like, "Why the hell is Dolph Ziggler in this match?" And Dolph comes out, "Because I'm a former world champion and a successful Money in the Bank cash-in," gloating to Baron Corbin, which is still hilarious beyond belief. And I'm really glad he needs something to do.
It makes sense.
He had his time off. And hopefully this whole, like, his time away, not a long time, but he had some time off. He's rested, and hopefully they do something with him. As much as, like, Dave doesn't like him, how much Brian talks down on him, I love Dolph. I really do. He's one of my underrated talents.
Yeah, Dolph is one of those guys who's very good, But similar to Bray Wyatt, he's just been dealt a bad hand, so it's really easy to sort of consider him like, okay, WWE aren't really going to pull the trigger on him, so it's harder to get invested. But even so, when he does get a chance to shine, his talent does shine through.
I hope he's not just put in this match to be the fall guy. People are saying that's why he's been put in this. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, stranger things have happened. I will say that much. Again, the next match I was able to catch on here. Again, I wasn't able to catch everything this week, but apparently Charlotte Flair had a match with Tamina this week.
I didn't like the times I was trying to defend Tamina. Yeah, what was I thinking?
Optimism?
I guess I just had a little too much of the Robbie Rage Kool-Aid here.
Not even a remotely relevant reference. He never had Kool-Aid.
Yeah, he had some special cookies.
Not even that.
Yes, he did. He had the special Robbie Rage cookies just sent you places. And they were fantastic places indeed with those fantastic cookies.
Oh, boy.
But seriously, I guess I just had some of your optimism that at that point with Tamina, because, man, she's not that great a worker. She doesn't put on that great of matches, and her match with Charlotte was just very, very lackluster. And I feel like the women's division for SmackDown is kind of a mess, where it's just like, oh, we really don't have any separate plans for you, so we're just going to throw you all together.
In what is apparently a lumberjack match.
Don't they usually, with the women, call it a lumberjill match? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Either way, the promo work here was a little meh, except for Ruby Riott.
Even the I'm mixing up
the Wyatt squad.
You did it. You messed me up. The Riot. Wow, it's really hard to say. Apparently,
I know. After saying that,
the Riot Squad. I don't know.
The Wyatt Squad.
Their backstage promo with Lana, Tamina, and Carmella. Their backstage stuff was just. It wasn't that good.
From what they're pulling off, in my eyes, Ruby Riott is really carrying this team here.
I think that's the idea. Well, yeah, the Riot. Why is that still so hard to say? I even said it right, didn't I? The Riot Squad.
Riot Squad.
Yeah.
Not Wyatt Squad.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was like, yeah, just look at the name, Riot.
Not Wyatt.
What? Not Wyatt. Wow.
You wascally wabbit.
You wascally wabbit.
Suffering Thuckatash.
You just threw me off.
Gotcha.
You just threw me off. But yeah,
we're all in consensus here. I think Ruby is okay. Everyone else needs work.
But yeah, the women's division is kind of a mess in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it's just they're trying to just do one big story, and I'm not for it really.
Yeah, the new girls need some time to develop. Again, on Raw, Paige is pretty much covered. On SmackDown, Ruby's seems like the most experienced out of all three of them.
They're trying to put her as the veteran, but she really isn't. Those three aren't veterans, and they're like when they first showed up, just all they did considering their first impression. At least with Absolution, it's because it's Paige and her minions. In this one, they're trying for the Raw. I'm doing it again. The Riot Squad. I don't know why this is so hard for me.
I don't know either.
For the Riot. Now it sounds wrong to what I'm saying.
You're overthinking it.
I guess I am.
Riot Squad.
For the SmackDown Absolution. I'm just going to call them that. They're trying. It's like I can't. It looks like they're trying to give Ruby
Riott. I can't do this. Can you just not say the word riot? Is that your problem?
Apparently so. Riot.
You're right. You've gotten it right this entire time.
It's just throwing me off, apparently. But okay, it's not working for me. when it comes to the SmackDown Women's Division, it's not working for me.
I think that's about as good as we're going to get tonight.
Jesus Christ, what's going on?
Well, anyway, in the main event, we got Randy Orton defeating Sami Zayn in a Kevin Owens tied up or handcuffed to the ring match.
Here's the thing: they because you missed the beginning. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn came out, just said, continued their whole Shane McMahon is against us propaganda. And Sami Zayn explained, like, I was banned from ringside last week. This is ringside, all around outside the ring. This is all ringside. The second you go up, you pass this line for the ramp, no longer ringside. It is a completely different area. So we didn't break any rules. And as Kevin Owens was still in the ring, as Sami Zayn was explaining all this to us, giving us a little wrestling education, literally RKO out of nowhere, big RKO to Kevin Owens in the ring. Shane McMahon comes out saying, "Okay, thank you for the education, Sami. Now you're going to have a match against Randy Orton tonight." And Kevin Owens, you don't have to worry about Kevin Owens being barred or anything like that. He will be at ringside, but he will be handcuffed to the bottom rope. That was the whole thing, and then he announced that Randy Orton was gonna be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton and Vacant at the time for Clash of Champions. And he said they will be announced like Randy Orton. It's gonna be Randy Orton and a partner of his choosing type ordeal.
Okie dokie.
And then that's the whole build up to it. Then they had the match. They found a way to take the handcuffs off Kevin Owens. Orton still won by a goddamn schoolboy. I'm sorry, that honestly kind of pissed me off.
I know. It seemed the ending of this match did seem rather lackluster.
And it's not even just the ending. It's not even just this match. I just feel like, as of right now, Sami Zayn's heel turn isn't doing anything really. He's working with Kevin Owens. That's the best they're going with it. He's kind of the lackey for Kevin Owens right now. Yeah. I'm not seeing them as kind of an equal thing.
The most I can say about this is that I'm still amused by heel Sami Zayn's antics.
Oh, me too. I just wish he was actually being really booked as like a winner, like as a real top star on SmackDown. I'm not fully getting that. It's the main storyline is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Shane McMahon. That's the big story, which I'm all for. I just don't feel like Kevin and Sami are on equal grounds as they should be on equal grounds.
Yes, agreed. But again, we're not completely done here yet, so we'll see if things pick up from here or if they just sort of stagnate for a while.
A quick pause on this particular discussion because there's more to it, at least when it came to that.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on Bludgeon Brothers?
I still like them. I'm just glad they're doing something with
I love them. I love them. I love their theme song. I love their look. I love just how dominant they are. It is just twisted on when they destroyed those jobbers. Okay, that's my little Bludgeon Brothers fanboying.
Well, okay.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, I love their theme song.
Talking about the days when you really wish Jim Johnson was still here. But anyway.
But back to the main event. Once the match ended, we have Daniel Bryan with Shane McMahon. It's like, okay, now that this has ended, you're gonna end your vendetta against them, right? And Shane says, no, I'm not. We're just getting started. He put himself as the special guest referee for the tag team match, which the ending of the match showed it was going to be it's Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Clash of Champions. Shane McMahon put himself as the special referee, and if Kevin and Sami lose, they're going to be fired. Not just from SmackDown. They're going to be fired from WWE, period.
And not happening.
And just that look from Daniel Bryan's face. The big discussion, oh, it looks like they're planning a Daniel Bryan heel turn.